Counters and window panes. Sun is bright, it's a new day, and I feel brand new. All the winter is gone. Seems it's been here so long. I wanna feel like I belong, part of something good.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we are finally going to be starting on this project that we've been wanting to start for a very long time.
Oh, yes.
We kind of wanted to explain to you guys exactly what this project is. Now that everything is way back to normal around here, as you guys know, as you guys been following, we've been having some issues around here.
Well, I wouldn't say issues. It's been like catastrophes.
Catastrophe around here.
Yeah.
But everything's back to normal now for the most part, and we are ready to get back to work. We do have so many projects still we want to get done, and the time is just going by so fast.
Oh, yes.
And even though that it's very hot today, very humid, it doesn't matter. We still want to get back to work, so I say let's get it. So, as you guys have known, we've had this pole barn here for about 3 years now. We built it pretty much like the first winter we were here. We built this specifically so we can keep all of our stuff dry when we were building the house and doing different things. We need to keep our tools out of the weather, and this thing has served its purpose so well.
Oh, yes.
Like so well. But as you guys can see, it is full of junk. There's so much clutter. I am not a cluttery person, even though some of you that have just met me on the internet think, man, that guy could be cluttery because there's so much stuff everywhere, but trust me, I'm not. But now it's time. What we and Roxanne want to do for this project, it's going to take a while, but we have to completely clean out this pole barn, and we are going to basically tear it down.
Yeah, that's right. You heard Anthony correctly. He said we were going to be tearing down this pole barn, which I'm very excited. We did talk about different things we wanted to do with this pole barn. I mean, we even talked about things we wanted to do with the pole barn while we were building the pole barn.
Yeah.
So this is just a huge accomplishment to move forward with the pole barn. But the plan is right now, guys, is this is a 10 by 30. We are going to be taking these first two little holes here, sections, this one, that one, which is 20 by 10. And we're going to be using this portion right here as a food slash like pantry canning storage room. If you guys know right now, like any canned goods that I can personally, I don't really have the storage for it because my pantry inside the house is already pretty full. So right now I'm just kind of keeping all the canned goods and stuff just in the house. I don't really want to put them outside right now. It's too hot. So it's not good for canned items to be out there. So once this is done, that won't be a problem no more.
So we did mention before that we were going to make this, we were going to extend the pole barn since it is a 10 by 30, but we started thinking about it, and I left it up to like Roxanne to come up with pros and cons. I came up with pros and cons. Basically the two sections like this is basically the size of Thunderdome. Thunderdome is 10 or 12 by 20. So this is a 10 by 20. It's pretty much the same size. So we were thinking, do you really need like a 20 by 20? It would be nice, right? But the amount of more money it would cost to build and time and effort, I don't think it's really worth to do that, since we have the poles here already for the pole barn. So we decided to do that for Roxane's canning section, and we're gonna leave one section over here not open, but a separate area for tools, for parking the e-bikes, different things like that. I think it's gonna come out really, really nice. I'm super excited to get this started going.
I know Anthony has mentioned this, but this pole barn is more like a storage shed, kind of.
It is.
So we do need to figure out a good spot for all of this stuff. And we do have lots of like outbuildings that we can store stuff in. It's just, we do have a lot. So hopefully, if you guys remember, I think it was like 4 weeks ago now, maybe 3 weeks ago, we ended up cleaning out our tent, like where Anthony's bike's at, specifically because we knew we were going to be cleaning out the pole barn. So we need a place to put all our stuff. But we also have our patio well shed back there. So hopefully we can fit all of this into those two things. That's the plan.
Save this because on Wednesday, in like 2 days, Wednesday, Thursday, the rest of those baby chicks should be hatching, hopefully. And they live inside the tote for the first few couple days with the brooder, so I want to keep this somewhere where I have it easily accessible.
All our bottles and extra feeders for the rabbits. Probably should put that somewhere where you know.
I'm gonna put it right over here too.
Yeah.
Make sure this thing's good. Ready to go.
Don't put that too far. We've already had to use it once this summer.
You ain't lying. It probably needs to be ran a little bit today.
Yeah,
I haven't ran it in July yet. I'll probably do that today.
I was just gonna say, it's probably been a month since that thing ran.
Yeah.
All we've taken out so far, guys, is just a few e-bikes, a generator, and my tiller, and it already looks so different. It's amazing how just a few big things make it look so cluttery.
I know. There's a lot of stuff in there.
There is.
Thrown in here.
Yeah, a lot of junk too, though.
A lot of what?
Junk.
Yeah.
Like that tiller, you might as well throw that away.
Yeah, it don't even work.
It doesn't, and I don't think it's going to. Oh, this little tiller. I've used it so much.
This is way better one.
I know.
This can go in that tote over there.
Which tote?
Over there. The feeders.
Oh, with the feeders. Now, I'm pretty sure when we built this patio well shed, we moved a lot of stuff out of the pole barn into here.
Yeah.
And from the house.
We just got so much junk.
I know. You know what's amazing, guys? We moved out here with a horse trailer full of stuff and like a carload full of things. And then we've managed to collect all of this since we've been here in our 3 years. It just amazes me how fast. I mean, we got rid of a lot of stuff when we moved, like a lot of our possessions. And I don't know how, but we've managed to collect more than what we had back in Vegas, it seems like. But yeah, like you just said, over time, it's been 3 years, so.
Like I said, I'm just cleaning this up because I want to put all like the hand tools and stuff in here because I don't want those to be out in the weather at all.
No, plus you don't want them too far away from you, so you don't have to walk so far, you know?
Yeah.
And these guys just don't know when to be quiet. That's all they do is just crow, crow, crow. I always tell them I think it's because Anthony's out here. He intimidates them. Makes them want to crow. Here, just show them that thing and maybe they'll stop.
They're like, oh no.
I found Anthony's hat collection. All the hats that he's been wearing since we've been out here. A lot of them are, I'm sure you guys remember this one. Look how wore out it is. There's 2 bags of stuffed animals out here. they're whites. And I don't know if he even knows they exist anymore. These were ones that we put in his room, but then he just wasn't into it, so we brought him back out here. Didn't want to get rid of them, but I think it might be time to maybe get rid of these. We keep moving them around. What'd you find in there now?
Toads. They're everywhere.
Look at that big guy.
Hanging out, doing his thing inside the shed, and now he's upset.
Well, he's like, hey, that was my home in there. It was nice and cool and moist.
Well, you're gonna go have to find another home over there somewhere. Go on.
Don't go in the chicken coop, though. Well, Ghost seems to have found a nice, cool place to hide. See him underneath there? Right, Bruce? That's where Ghost has been digging and hiding. I've seen Mora under there, too. The only one that I haven't seen is Bruce, but I think honestly it's because he's too big. But if they keep digging underneath there... Hi, Bruce! If they keep digging underneath there, eventually they're gonna mess up the doghouse. Hi, Ghost. Filthy. Slow and steady, I guess, huh?
Huh?
I said slow and steady, I guess.
All these things need to be empty.
You know, sometimes people take smoke breaks. Around here we take water breaks because, man, it is very, very warm today. But that's okay, we're making really good progress. Anthony got all the tools off this wall here and it just, I don't know, it just really changes the feel in here, guys. It just looks so much bigger now that it's cleaned out. What are you guys talking about?
Trying to figure out a name for this rooster. The one that, when he crows, he sounds like he's underwater. That guy.
That one.
So I said he should find. I said, what's a good name of someone that lives under the sea with SpongeBob?
And I'm trying to think of one name. Fred.
We already have Freds, though.
We got all kinds of Freds around
We
here.
got Freds, Franks, Fredericks.
Yeah, Fred seems to be the
Frankia.
go-to name whenever we can't figure out a name.
That's why there's a lot of spiders. Fred,
Yeah,
Frank,
they're all Freds or Bobs.
Bobs. No, Fred, Franks, and Bobs.
Wyatt's thinking.
But Frank, actual Frank, he was the first Frank here.
Yeah, he's the OG Frank.
Because he's named after my buddy Frank.
Yeah, and Medina.
And Medina.
Mm-hmm.
That's Frank Medina.
Yep. We might have came up with the name. What was it?
Dutch. Or
Huh?
Dutch man.
Dutch man.
Or Dutch.
They're Dutch. Yeah, from in SpongeBob, there's a pirate, right?
Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, he's a ghost pirate, and he went down with his ship. So he haunts Bikini Bottom, huh?
Uh-huh.
That'd be pretty funny. Name him Dutchman.
Yeah.
Call him Dutch for short. Well, I solved the case of the missing jars.
We've been over here.
I know, I forgot they were over here until...
Remember I went and dumped a bunch of this food that spoiled out over there and I cut my finger?
Yes.
I sliced my whole hand open?
Yes, I remember that. But I don't know, for some reason I got some... Because we went through the tent, I thought there was more jars, and then, I don't know, I just forgot all about these. Look what I've been saving. I'm actually saving these because I kind of have some, like, creative ideas for these, and these ones are nice because they're like, you know, the brown amber color jars. I'm not sure if you can use these though to can in because they're not, I don't think they're as thick as glass as like mason jars, but I don't know. Something cool with these would be really nice. Just don't have any ideas yet. Aren't they lucky?
Here, lady. They're all scared of a bale of hay.
At first, until
They're all freaked out.
yeah, until they see exactly what it is, and then they're gonna go crazy about that. They're gonna be very happy today.
Come on, guys. All right, so now we got a lot of this pole barn starting to look clean again, which is nice. So we did mention, you know, Roxane's canning room and stuff. I did want to maybe just elaborate just a little tiny bit more. So I'm kind of leaning, let me know what you guys think, like your opinion, because I'm like on the fence either way. Either way is fine with me, but so these two first sections, so this middle one and this one right here, that's a 10 by 20 like I mentioned. Pretty much the same size as Thunderdome, okay? But I'm thinking about leaving this third section right here open, kind of like how it is now, where you'd see it, right? And then that way, think of it kind of like Roxane's greenhouse, where I built those shelves that was like a U-shaped kind of thing. Think about where I can build, you know, U-shaped workbenches in there, and then put my tools and different things in there, and maybe put some pegboard up or different things, and it's very easy accessible. And then on top of that, I thought if I did that, so it's not connected into this room, like it's not one big giant room, then maybe building a big barn door to slide over in order to access it, so it's somewhat closed but it's open. If you guys, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think I should just make it another room with a separate door, like an actual door, right? Make it a room? Or should I do like the barn door style and keep it like a workshop open thing? Because either way would be fine. I'm just kind of on the fence of what I want to do.
Sometimes you forget what you got, which I totally forgot we had this. Wyatt got this from one of you subscribers, and we actually used it. And I was actually using it and trying to shoot, and I actually hit it, I think, like twice. But Wyatt and Anthony, they have the good shot, so that's, I think, pretty much all the ones you see on here, that's them. I see you decided to take advantage of going to the shed, or the tent.
I am not going to let my bike sit. It's been like 2 weeks or longer since I rode it, so, or started it, so I'm making it very much point to go out every single week if I don't ride it and go start it and let it run for about 15 minutes, because I love my bike and I don't want it to get messed up like last time.
Yes, and rot, right?
Yeah.
Sylvia, you've been hanging out with us all day today. Yeah, what's the matter? Just coming over here to say hey? Yeah. Poor Sylvia.
We're going to help with that. I'm just trying to think of they got stipulations on that video. I wish I had all cordless power tools, but I don't.
In time, you're slowly getting there.
I'm old school. Everything's gotta be powered. Man, it is humid though. I'm dying.
Yeah, I can see.
I need to get some water. Nothing better than cold water. All right guys, I got something very special for you today. This is the Hcalory LM28. This is a 28-liter onboard refrigerator. Ever since Roxanne and I moved out here, we've found ourselves going off on adventures more and more than we used to do. We go to the lake quite often, we go camping quite often, and having an onboard refrigerator that we can take with us has been an absolute game changer. Some of you guys might be wondering what an onboard refrigerator is. Well, it's a portable refrigerator. So when you go on your adventures like we do, you can have a portable refrigerator wherever you guys go. Now, I've seen some of these portable coolers and different things before, and I've done some research on them. And one of the main concerns I've read in comments and stuff is that they take so long to cool down. Well, let me tell you guys, the Hcalory does not take a very long time at all. You can go from 86 degrees inside this cooler down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit in only 15 minutes. With the Hcalory being able to cool off and go down to temps so quickly, you're probably also wondering how much power it consumes. Well, let me tell you, this thing uses less than 0.18 kilowatt hours per day. And also on your epic adventures, there's 4 different ways to power this Hcalory cooler. You can use a DC in your car. You can use the 120 volt inside your house. You can use solar panels, or you can use a power bank. All right guys, so right now we have this Hcalory plugged into power off of our power pole. It's been sitting out here for about an hour and a half, and I have it set to 40 degrees. And it has been maintaining the temperature this entire time. And this is where Roxane and I have been getting our water today, because it is so hot and humid. And this thing is keeping up with this southern heat like you would not believe. It's perfect. On days like today, I have been running this on max mode, but it also has an eco mode to save power. Along with that, it also has 4 preset temperature modes that include seafood, ice cream, fruit, and drinks, all pre-programmed in here for the perfect temperature. Remember how I said there's different modes to power this thing, guys? So I brought my power bank out here. Right now we're plugged into the house power. I can unplug and plug it right into a power bank. And power comes back on, and I want to show you guys how much actual output wattage this thing is using, and it is on max mode. I actually have to open this up a little bit to warm it up because this thing is staying so cold. So let's just get some heat in there real quick to show you guys. So to show you guys the wattage that's using, it's on max, right? And I put it to 0 degrees. You can actually go way lower than this. You can go into the negative degrees on this thing. So you can actually also use this as an actual freezer. So not only did our friends at Hcalory send us the 28-liter model, they also sent us the 21-liter model, which is what we used the entire time when we were at Freedom Fest or the past week in 3 Mississippi. And let me tell you guys, if we did not have this, we would not have any cold food or cold drinks the whole time we were there. So here's the LM21 series, okay? This is the same thing as the other one, it's just a little smaller. What's really cool about it, just like the bigger one, you can plug it right into a car socket, and on your epic road trips and your adventures, you can have nice cold food and drinks wherever you go. So it's been sitting in the car for about 20 minutes. And look, it's at 20 degrees. I set it down to 14, and I have it on max also. So if you guys are looking for some portable refrigerator solutions, I highly advise you go check out Hcalory. We do have a link down in the description, and if you use our link and put in our code ROADCURE15, you are going to get 15% off on your purchase. This thing is awesome. Highly recommend it. Very, very affordable, and it works great.
Hey, it's not that time of year.
Leaves from the fall are still in here.
This one's not super important, so I'll just kind of put it in the corner.
Yeah, just,
I'll keep it off the wall. Right?
yeah, just for now.
Yeah. So after we've cleaned out all of this pole barn, we actually have a plan. If Anthony mentioned about this little last 10-foot section here, we're actually going to move all of our tools from this 10-foot section and move them over to this 10-foot section. The big thing is we need a lot of the stuff off the walls. Plus, we need to keep some of these tools handy because we are going to be using them for this project. And I don't want to have to go around and try to figure out, oh, well, where do we put this tool and this tool? So I think having them stored over here, convenience will be nice. Plus, we don't have to worry about them getting ruined because it is going to rain this week sometime. So that's what we're doing.
Get these bad boys out of here. We will definitely be using them again.
Oh, yes.
I don't know for what.
Yeah.
That's fine for right now.
Okay.
All right, Roxanne said that's about all the work that I'm gonna get out of her today.
Yeah, I am burnt, like literally burnt.
We're red. Look at our faces. We're red.
Sweaty. I can't take it no more. I said.
But we got everything done that we wanted to do, guys. Look, we got everything moved over to that side.
Yep, in that one little section.
Except for, I will say, my toolbox. But we ain't messing with that today because it is very, very heavy. And I have to go through the tools and see what I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, I told Anthony, I said, we are not messing with that toolbox today. I'm sorry.
No, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because now this is done. This was the hardest part of everything, guys, was getting everything cleared out. Because now we can actually focus on actually doing the project that we want to do.
Yes, and everything has been put in away. Like we put everything in special spots and
Yeah, there's no, oh, let's move that later. Like if you guys see, look, I mean,
there's no piles.
we stuffed so many things inside the shed back there. The e-bikes are in there, the lawnmower's in there, a whole bunch of stuff's in there, but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm really excited to get started on this. Now we can officially get started on it. If you guys remember, this whole project started right before we went to 3 Mississippis with cleaning out the tent.
Yeah.
And then everything fell apart that next week. So we're back at it. I'm very excited. This is going to be a really awesome addition to everything here once it's finished, and I'm looking forward to it. And great job today, baby.
Yeah, good job, baby.
Good job.